Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening face-off. The Panthers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Into the offensive end now. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and put one in early. That's the best way to get it done. Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Montreal's come to play tonight. They've been very aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James. So when the away team comes into the barn, they want to make sure that they're not flat-footed, that they're urgent, they're aggressive. And to start this period, to start the game, they've been ready right from the hop, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Skates to the crease! He scores!
2 quick goals in a minute 30, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
Well, this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Canadiens now lead by 2. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the pass and works the circle down low. Sends the pass over. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Well, such a fluid motion as he's skating in full stride and pulls that puck in towards his feet, changes the angle, and puts it by the goaltender. I don't think the goaltender even knew where that was going.
The Canadiens have been off to a fantastic start here in this opening period. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick pass to Marchand. Tremendous stuff by Montembeault.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Another stop by the goaltender. Great reach with the stick by Markov. Wow, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Digs it out, takes possession. Back and forth. Here they go in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch. And there's a hit with a little violence. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. Great reach with the poke check. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. No room for that one to get through. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Past the midway mark in this period. Montreal's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Puck grab by Schmidt. Shuts him down. Picked up along the boards by Verhaeghe. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
He's going to get the slashing call, and the officials are really trying to crack down on these types of plays because they can be dangerous. He's going to get the 2-minute minor.
Tonight as their power play unit.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
While using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. For effective power play, you have to move the puck around with precision, and you have to create some motion to open up lanes. That's exactly what happens here. They're able to get the puck to the middle of the ice, and that's how they get the goal.
Florida's got one back here in the first period, but What a start.
Lackluster to put it mildly, and coach wouldn't have drawn this up. You have to start with conviction, and they did not do it. But the latter half of this first period, they're starting to punch a little bit, but they need to find more of that if they want to get back in the game.
And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Moves inside. Oh, a clutch save.
Bobrovsky's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in, and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Canadiens played along the wing. Twists one. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. Verhaeghe's got it in the offensive end. Comes up with the stop. Montreal's got possession of the puck. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Takes the bump but still hangs on to the puck. And a solid save there as we play on. Florida's on the attack. Passes it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Now he takes it over the line. Bobrovsky's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, the Canadiens have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Panthers will play it in their own end. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Mailloux. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Limited edition team drinks are available tonight at your team store. Get your...
Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Canadiens are winning by 2 heading into the second period here, James, and it is a deserved effort. They've been all over the puck. They've been strong on the forecheck, and in particular on the puck. They've managed it extremely well, and they've been rewarded for their effort.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Canadiens are up 3-1. Moves it quickly over to Marchand. And he takes the dish. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Panthers carry it along the wall. And that's blocked from someone in front. Picked up along the wall by Ekblad. They've got numbers here. Great stop by Montreal. And the puck's kicked free. Moves it to Forsling. And he takes the pass. And he shut the door on that last play.
Montembeau's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage. I mean, making the stops that he needs to. The man, this team's played well. They've got Thorn North, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Oh, another save!
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
The Canadiens gain the zone. Doc's taking the puck behind the net. Here he is, shot inside! He scores! What a goal!
The goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean.
Montreal's now extended the lead to 3. They are having themselves a night, Cheryl.
Yeah, they're having themselves a night in terms of execution and being opportunistic, but they really haven't had a lot of shots, and they've been outplayed in this game.
Doc's one possession. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Montreal's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. The Panthers come up with the defensive zone draw. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Dvorak's got it in the offensive zone. Florida's got the puck. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Reinhardt's crossed the line and gained the zone. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. And now it's over to Anderson. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the official's call.
Well, the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Slides it diagonally to Ekblad. Along the right side into the offensive zone. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Carries it across the line. He's got a step. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one off. Well, looked like a quick release shot on the inside of the post.
Montreal's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been...
Pile-up continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Montreal's ability to move the puck around tonight has been a treat to watch here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they're really fortunate. They found a way to get the puck on their stick. They've been relentless on it. When they get it, they got the majority of the possession time, and then when they get it, they're finding something to do with it. Not just hanging out on the perimeter, but attacking the net.
Quick feed to Barkov. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Comes up with a monster save in front. The Panthers will take it behind the net. That's intercepted. All alone. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority. Newhook's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. The Canadiens will go to work here in the offensive zone. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Shot! Great reflexes as he comes up with the pad save. The Panthers have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. Suzuki's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And there's the whistle icing the call. Suzuki's won the draw inside his own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next.
Do you want the assurance of knowing you have a ticket to all the big games? Then grab our season ticket. Guaranteed yours for the upcoming playoffs.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. It has been a thorough dismantling for the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Canadiens have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the...
Stars and locals out and again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net, and of course retrieve it. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price, you're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Montreal's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Here's a short pass to Markov. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Quick pass to Suzuki. Montreal's got it along the wall. Deuces Wildness, that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. James, no matter which way you slice it, it is tough for a backup goaltender to come in. You're cold, you haven't had any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by him.
The Canadiens continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
From behind the net. Pass to the front. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
The Canadiens probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Pokes it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Canadiens continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Doc. And he totally whiffs on that one. Knocked away by Savard. Puts it on net. Turns him away. And he elects to play the puck. Oh, and they force the turnover. And that's turned aside by Montembeault. Nice zone entry from the right side. Here he is on the back end. Scores! It's Galley time. Brendan Gallagher scores.
Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Montreal's added yet another one here to the total tonight.
one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Moves it to Verhaeghe. The Panthers have it from the corner. And now it's grabbed by Reinhart. Makes the save. Handles the pass from his goalie. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Pucks into the paint. Scores!
He's in a high danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away. So a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
Montreal's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Canadiens take it across the line. Oh, great puck save by the Tendy. Gains the zone through center. Fires it on net. Silver glove save by Montembeault. Pushes it across to Caulfield. Here they are on the attack. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Well, a tough night, getting even tougher in these final seconds as the fans letting them know this was unacceptable. On the backhand, scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his back, and that's a great play to get it off quickly.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Kind of felt like they had the puck on a string here all night, Cheryl.
Well, the analytics will tell you they did. They certainly held the number in possession time. Real effective at that. Sometimes it's what you do with it, though, but they proved to do the right things.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See you